fucking is doing it.
Yo, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to the 12th episode. I remember this time. The 12th episode of Wrestling with the Bros. Acknowledge us. Yo, welcome to another episode of Wrestling with the Bros alongside Fair. I am Chris. James cannot be here tonight. He got stuck at work, man. You know how that goes. Got to make that money, man. That money, man. That money. Hey, make sure that you guys follow us on X, Twitter, whatever the hell you call it, at WWTB 2024. Also, hit that like, subscribe button at Wrestling with the Bros. Matter of fact, that background, look for that logo. When you see that logo, that's when you know it's us. Nah, I mean, hey, shout out to our wonderful executive producer,
You
Smitty.
know what I mean, nigga? You know what I mean?
Nah, I mean, Fair, what's going on, baby? How was your holiday weekend, man?
I was good, brother. How was yours?
It was good. So both of my boys, shout out, and I want to give a special birthday shout out. Happy birthday to both of my boys, Vernon and CJ. Vernon's 21. He turned 21 on the 21st, so it was his golden birthday. And then CJ, he turned 15 on the 23rd. So happy birthday to him. Both my boys, love you both. It was a good weekend, man. It was busy, but it was a good weekend, and I'm about to go on vacation. Man, I'm about to go on vacation after tomorrow. After this my last work day on Friday. Oh, I'm going on vacation, brother. I'll be gone for a week. So yeah, I'm going to party. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are here. I am ready for it. Uh, Make sure also, ladies and gentlemen, that you understand that. Uh, hey, hit that like, subscribe button, man. It costs nothing. It's free 99. We have a lot to get to. We have a lot to get to. We have recap of Raw and SmackDown also too. Uh so Saturday night's main event that took place this past weekend as well. And a clash in Italy. That is taking place this coming up weekend as well. So a lot to get to. We lost Fair. Fair will be back in just 1 second. Uh you can follow me at Ray Wayne 20. Also, you can follow Fair at the Antoine. I can't remember if it's the real Antoine Fair or the Antoine Fair. We'll figure it out. Oh, there he is. He's back. And there's his ashy knuckle right there in the camera. Uh,
It
he
was my
also
finger, you jerk.
also too in the back, if you didn't see it, he had a Jordan box. He probably went and bought the Air Jordan 12 Bloodlines. He probably went and bought those. He has
Not
them on
yet.
farm. He
Not
probably
yet.
has them. Oh, okay.
Not yet. We
Okay.
getting there though. Getting there though, because I got to do it. But yeah, not yet, not yet. Though.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Fair. Let's get right into it, man. Saturday night's main event took place. Wasn't too bad. Watching it live, I caught it. I caught the first and the last match, and I had to go back and rewatch the middle of the card. Wasn't too bad overall. I thought it was a solid, I guess, a PLE or a solid house show. Yeah, that's what it was. It was a solid house show. But no, it took place this past Saturday. 5 matches. unfortunately, the bad thing that came out of it, Logan Paul got hurt. I think he tore it. He tore his. It was his tricep, right?
Yeah, he
It
tore
was.
his tricep. He's out for like 6 months. So
Yeah, yeah. So he's going to be out for the entire
terrible
summer.
for him.
We won't see him. This is May. We probably won't see him at least until 6 months. Oh man, maybe Survivor Series. You don't want to play with that, man. Torn anything is bad. But overall, fair. What were your thoughts about Saturday night's main event?
I mean, it was a decent show. It wasn't I don't want to say not anything home to or anything to write home about, but it was, for what it was. They didn't put any of the main characters on there. The main event was the tag match, right?
Yes, yes.
Um,
Which I
so
was
I mean, it
surprised
wasn't.
by. I was surprised by that. Honestly, I really was. I really
Well,
was.
I don't know if I was surprised. It was. I mean, they were the biggest. They were the biggest act that were going besides Rhea, and you weren't going to put a six man, and when you got a title match with that type of star power, so he wasn't going to put that on.
Hmm.
Um, so I wasn't really shocked by it, but it did. It did leave a little lacking because it should have been more than what it was. It was like, I thought it was going to be this big hoorah. I guess it kind of was, but I thought maybe more. But overall, it was a really good show.
Um, no, it was a good show. Like I said, I ended up having to go back and rewatch the middle of the card because of my son's birthday and so forth. So I went back and I rewatched the middle of the card. It was a solid show. I think to me, I think I don't know if our expectations for Saturday night's main event should be low, but I don't really set them high, if that makes sense. I set it up there I'm like, oh, it's going to be a decent show, and if it exceeds my expectations, that's a bonus. If it doesn't, I'm like, okay, it pretty much. I look at this as just a way to just extend stories for whatever that you know for the next PLE or for Raw or SmackDown or what have you.
I don't
Um,
even look at it like that.
okay,
I don't even look at it to that point of it. Saturday night late main event is a house show, in my opinion. A televised house show doesn't mean anything.
right. No, no, I mean, yeah, yeah. Uh, there have been a few Saturday night main events where it has carried on some stories, but I mean, if it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, it does. I'm not me personally. I'm not mad about it. It's just shocking that they were able to squeeze three PLEs or two PLEs in a house show in 1 month. I think that's crazy as heck. But nevertheless, no, I thought it was a decent show. Um, I
Really
was
good show.
waiting. I was waiting for Montez Ford to turn. I was waiting for the Street Profits to start to either split or I thought that was going to happen. I thought it was going to happen. It didn't happen, but it's coming. It is coming, fair. It's
No,
going to happen. It's going to happen sooner than later. I'll say that.
I, you know, I mean, I've been pitching it for years, but it's, I don't know. It's not gonna happen anytime soon, to be honest with you. With the way they build off of it on Monday, um, yeah, I mean, low key, if you think about it, though, they've really did a great job with building that story since WrestleMania. So I'm gonna talk about that when we get to the Raw review a little bit, probably in more in depth. But yeah, I mean, listen, will it happen? Yes. Who is gonna be? I'm kind of up in the air with probably again, but I- it has to something has to pay off because that I mean, you just pretty much had them lose ish, clean for WWE standards these days. But yeah, I mean, they just lost
Yeah,
back
you
of the
know
line.
what?
Like you just have to pay off for something, I guess.
Yeah, you know what? In all honesty, I don't know. Well, I think if Logan Paul doesn't get hurt, maybe maybe they turn or they switch the story of the Street Profits. Then I think now because Logan's going to be out, I think they're going to hold off on it until Logan Paul comes back, because you don't want to split them, and your tag team champions are now, even though I think on Raw, I think Paul Heyman said Braun Breaker's going to fill in for him, for Logan Paul, but you don't want to wait. I mean, you don't want to necessarily have them split up when you right now you're not sure about your tag team division. So I think,
Mm.
for that reason alone, I think it's good that they don't split the Street Profits. But it's happening. It's going to happen. Don't know when, but it's going to happen. So,
Yeah.
um,
Wake me when it does,
best.
because it's shit.
Hold on, wait a minute. That was perfect timing of what you did, yawning and saying, "Wake me up when it does."
Yeah. Wake me when it does. And that
um,
was a real yawn too, because you talking. I just got unbelievably tired when you kept talking about it. So yeah, wake me when the shit happens. This shit ain't
um,
like okay.
uh, I'll ask you this: best match of Saturday night's main event.
Best match.
Hmm.
I like the six woman match. If I had to say best match though, it would be Penta. Penta Eagle. Even Page had a good match. I mean, I don't know if there was anything that just caught my eye like that to say it was the best match. So I'll give it to the six man women. I think that was a really smooth match.
Okay. Okay. Um, and also too, that told me when Jay pinned Rhea, that told me Rhea's pinning Jay this weekend at a Clash.
Oh, we'll get to that. I don't know so much. Uh, Wins can be had without pins, so I'll just keep it like that. But yeah, I don't know if that means loss, like loss. She's not going to get a title shot after, which I guess if that makes sense. Like it's definitely giving the vibes of a uh, DQ win for Jade, and then whatever they do at SummerSlam, we're building at SummerSlam. So, or even if it gets to a Rhea Charlotte at the Madison Square Garden, or at Saudi, and then Jade interferes, and then that leads to a triple threat. I truly believe that's going to be a Charlotte Rhea Jade. That's going to be the title match at Mania, not Mania. Sorry, with the SummerSlam.
SummerSlam. Okay. Okay. No, I, I was wondering if they. Nah, I was going to say they might conclude this feud at King of the or Queen King of the Ring, but I don't think they will. I think they want to stretch this bad boy out just a little bit longer. SummerSlam would not surprise me if they ended there.
Mm.
So, I will say this: Montez Ford is one of the most athletic wrestlers we have on the roster. Because man, him going over that turnbuckle almost every week, hey, that spot right
Bro,
there, man.
he scared the shit out of me with that spot because, bro, that so much shit can go wrong, and that man
Yeah,
like
facts.
perfectly hits that shit every goddamn week, and it's like, bro, oh please don't do this shit.
Well, you know what? That I think that's enough for Saturday night's main event. And, I mean,
Yeah,
it was a solid.
it wasn't much to
Yeah,
talk about.
I mean, it wasn't a whole lot to talk about. I mean, I think was I watching that was Saturday, so I was watching Game Three. I was watching Game Three when I got home, and then I kind of kept up what happened with main event. But I was watching Game Three of the Knicks Cavs series, and once that happened, I was like, "Yeah, that shit's over." So, yeah. Let's go ahead and talk about the Raw and SmackDown review. Raw was okay. Raw was all right. Yeah, Raw was fine.
Shit.
Yeah.
I'm saying that Raw was okay. Like I guess the main event could have had a little more physicality, but they've been beating each other ass for 6 weeks, so you really don't want them to keep beating each other's asses for that long. Um, there's some hidden. There's a lot of good in that Raw. I was just saying with the Seth Street Profit and the Vision story. That is a lot of building around that quote unquote world, I guess if you want to put it like that. of how the trust is being built between Seth and Montez, how Angelo being a peacemaker for it, that he already kind of is with Seth in a lot of ways. Uh, Obviously, we got the progression of the injury and Austin Theory showing a little bit more of aggression, taking people out by himself, by the way. So, yeah, there was a lot of good things. Penta Javon, got Javon getting a little bit of an attitude now.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of good things. We can break it down one by one, but what did you think?
No, it was okay. And see, you know what? When I watched Raw, I was tired because I had a long weekend, a long busy weekend, from birthday parties to Memorial Day celebrations, and then took my oldest son out for a birthday dinner in Chicago. Man, I was just all over the place. So for me, it was just it was okay. It was okay. And but like I said, I watched it while I was really tired, if that makes sense. So I mean, it was solid. I think I was expecting a little bit more, honestly, from the show. And I felt like for it to be going into a PLE, I mean it's not a big PLE, but I felt like going into a PLE this weekend, it didn't feel like it set the world on fire. It was an average show. But I do agree with you about how Roman and Jacob have been beating the hell out of each other for the last, what, 6 months or whatever it is. So I agree with you as far as them not doing anything. Maybe that kind of adds a little bit more sizzle to the feud or what have you. But overall, it was okay for me. It was okay.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing, like I said, home to worry about. Um, I didn't know that you couldn't put your hands on people with the tribal combat once you signed the contract. Didn't know that. That's a new part of the law.
Yeah, I didn't know
Um,
that either.
yeah, so that's again things that keep adding on to the lore. That's the best thing about wrestling, brother. Like these dudes are in this business if you're really good for 15, 20 years. It's nothing but adding on to the lore, adding on to the lore. We like to separate for some reason Roman Reigns and then the bloodline version of Roman Reigns. No, it's just Roman Reigns' story. That's all
Hmm.
it is. It's Roman Reigns' story from sucker and succotash to acknowledge me. That's fucking all Roman all Roman Reigns' story, bro. All the good, all the bad, all the indifferent. That's all it is, man. Like like okay, okay. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, okay? Because I know you want to do it. I know you want to do it. So I'm just gonna say this. I'm trying to actually get my visuals together, people. So don't bother with me in the logo in your face. But I will say this, just like this, brother. Get your nosy ass out of our story, okay? Get your nosy ass out of our story, bro. You the nosiest dude I ever met in my life. The nosiest dude I ever met in my life. My man said 2 weeks before the Mania match, if you start doing like things of the old bloodline, I'm gonna have to step in. Then this man goes on Monday and says, "Oh, y'all trying to get things running right the old bloodline." No, sir. No, sir. They had a man beat the shit out of them for 2 weeks in a row, and they said they gonna jump his ass. That's what happened. There was no heel. There was no tendencies with the old bloodline or OG bloodline coming out. That man beat their ass for 3 weeks straight. What were they supposed to do? What, Chris? I know you got a bunch of cousins. I know when y'all was younger, when motherfuckers was fucking with y'all, they fucked with all of y'all, and y'all went to jumping nigga. You ain't got to admit it. Just I know, I know. So when I say this, you'll understand it. If you fuck with one of us, you fuck with all of us. And if you fuck with all of us at this, if you try to beat us all at the same time, we're gonna jump your ass. You want to act tough? We gonna put you in the dirt, and that's what they did.
So pretty
Justified.
much, so pretty much, you're saying L.A. Knight should not be in Samoan business, is what you're saying.
He should not. He should not be nowhere near in kayfabe or storyline, however you want to say it. He should not be anywhere near them right now. If
Okay, so
your threat was you had to be the bloodline of old for him to get involved with you, then he needs to go sit his nosy ass over there somewhere. Okay?
so
And your promo,
so
hold on, your promo
okay, okay,
had
okay.
nothing to do with the fucking events of what happened the past 8 weeks of this fucking TV show. Nothing to do with it. Nobody did anything you said. You lied. You lied. Now tell me he's turning heel, and I'll be on board with all of this shit. But go ahead.
No, so I'm asking you this because obviously LA Knight has some history with the bloodline, but do you think they're
Yeah.
doing this because of the fact they don't know what to do with LA Knight? That they're including him in the storyline because they don't have anything for him right now.
No, I think this is the program they have for him. I just think it's poor writing, it's poor thinking. Like you're not remembering what you had him say some weeks or whatever earlier. You said that they had to be looking like the bad guy bloodline again, and you'll interfere and you'll have a problem with them. Well, where the fuck did that happen?
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to fight, bro, just say you want to fight. It's not like anybody's stepping down from fights because if he was sidestepping fights, he would have sidestepped Jacob. Ain't nobody side fights his cousin rather is telling you, bro, if you want to fight Roman, you got a fair fight coming. It's not rolling like that. But you're not going to sit here and tell people that just got put through a goddamn barricade 2 weeks ago that they're not going to beat the shit out of this one dude. You're not going to do that. That's
Now,
what I'm saying with context and story and continuations every week. You have to build off. You cannot have these type of mistakes. Like that was that. If your promo context doesn't match what happened on TV, then the promos is lost. It's lost and it means nothing. You just basically came out and said, "Yo, I want to fight y'all. I have no reason to fight y'all though. So I'm just gonna make some shit up."
right, well, right, no, no, I hear what you're saying. I think with I get what LA Knight is coming from, where he's looking at it from the outside in, saying, "Hey, I saw what Roman did to you all." Like to me, this is what LA Knight is saying. I saw from the outside in what Roman did to you all years ago, and I have a feeling he's going to do it again because he only needs you when it's convenient. So I get it from that aspect, but I also see it from your standpoint of how this is family business, and you know what, family's going to work things out. We're going to work things out eventually. All right. Roman may have done what he's done, but guess what? At the end of the day, that's still my family. And LA Knight is saying, okay, that's your family. You don't have to mess with family. Just because it's your blood don't mean it's family either. So I see both sides of the coin here. I see both sides of the coin.
Bro, I mean, it's I don't understand how it's another side of the coin, bro. Oh, yes, okay. So,
No,
all right.
go ahead, come on, come on. No, 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 come on, man.
So
We
no,
talking.
listen,
We talking, man. Come on.
listen. So when did he ask for help from the Usos?
Was that Mania?
March through now. When did he ask
Yeah,
for
go.
help from the Usos? When did that happen?
Oh gosh. Did he asked for help going into Mania, didn't he? If I'm thinking right, or he didn't. Okay, my mistake. My mistake, y'all.
The Usos got involved because CM Punk said something about their dead uncle. Again, when
Oh
you're
yeah, yeah,
thinking
yeah,
of
yeah, yeah, yeah.
faces and you're thinking of heels, the difference is one is justified, the other is not. If you come out and talk about somebody's dead uncle, they're gonna go and come want to come see you. That's
Hmm.
if you're making shit based off reality, you're gonna want to come see me if I talked about your dead uncle, right or wrong.
Right,
Right or wrong. We're
right.
gonna have to have a conversation If I made an ill-advised joke or something wild on this podcast, you would be on my phone right now or after this show, fucking yo, what the fuck is that?
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's what the Usos did. They wanted an apology from their friend that they've been riding around all winter with, and they hit fighting his battles. So they deserved an apology. He didn't want to give it. He got punched in his face. That's law. That's the street. That's human nature.
Right,
You didn't
right.
want to do something after you fucking violated on me. I'm gonna punch you in your face. That's what happened. Fast forward, Jay gets in the ring again because he's still hot. And I mean, Roman comes out after, and Jay sneaks Punk. Who told Jay to do that? Nobody.
Hmm.
Roman has not actually. Roman won the title by himself. Roman won the Jacob match by himself. Although he used his guile instead of his physical aspect of it, which is, I mean, that's a wrestling match, is it not? Find a way to win. That's the match, right? That's how
Mm.
wrestling matches work. You find a way to win. The fucking
Yep.
turnbuckle ripped off. Ref wasn't paying attention, quote unquote. He rammed his head and he fucking speared him and got up out of there. That's what he's supposed to do. So he has not asked for help. He has not asked for assistance from the Usos. The Usos did what they did on their own. And then the shit with Jacob, they were trying to stop Jacob. They said, Jacob, don't do that. Think about it. It don't have to be like that. He beat the shit out of Jay in the parking lot. No, actually, he beat the shit out of Jay in Gorilla. And he beat the shit out of fucking Jimmy coming down the aisle. What is it? What are they supposed to do? Beat you the fuck up. That's what they're supposed to do. That's what they're supposed to do. Beat you the fuck up. That's
Right,
what I'm
right.
saying. Your context of your promo and the initial or the entry of LA Knight was a fail because the context don't match the events. You want to put him in there, fine. I know what you're trying to do. I'm fine with it. But that promo needed to be better. You want to be aggressive? You want to take your shot? Then take your shot. Don't hide behind a fake reason to take your shot. Take your shot. That's all.
Hey, you won't get an argument out of you won't get any argument out of me, good brother. I don't want to fight you tonight, man. I don't. I'm all about love, brother. I'm all about love and
It's
peace. You know
not
what I'm
even
saying?
about fighting. I'm just trying to
No, you're
have
fine.
people understand what a goddamn storyline is supposed to be. And just
Right,
because he said Roman's name and now you know that's probably the next feud for Roman Reigns doesn't make it good what they did.
right,
If something is so left field from what I'm watching on my TV, then that's not good. And all 2 months of this whole reign right now, this whole build from Roman winning the title and facing Jacob, he has not asked for any help. He has not done any old bloodline ways. He has went by himself and dealt with his problems. So when you got a dude on TV talking about, oh, you're doing the old bloodline shtick, no, he's not. Now, if that's the conflict of him being paranoid and having PTSD because he sees them together, then show me something better than what you did. But otherwise than that, bro, it was not good, and it lessens the momentum for LA Knight, and it makes him look bad. If you're a person that actually watches if you watch for nuance, like
right.
myself, I'm that's all I'm saying. Like if you're gonna run a show that's based on a storyline, to make the shit make sense because that didn't make sense.
Well, that pretty much concludes our review of Raw. Because to me that was the biggest thing for Raw was seeing what Roman and Jacob
Was,
were
but
going to
I
do.
also like the Javon getting a little attitude now. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? I think
you know what?
he kicked
You
Penta
know
in the
what?
face.
You know
Yeah, I
what?
liked a lot of Raw. I liked a lot of Raw.
And you know what? You know what? Fair. Maybe I said I was tired. So watching Raw, I it didn't have that fire to me, but I might have been real sleepy watching it. But I do want to I do want to ask you something though. How do you feel about how Dominic Mysterio is being booked. 'Cause I saw a quote that said that he wasn't too fond, or he didn't like how he was being booked right now. Do you think he's being booked decent, or could it be better, or what? Like, do you think that there's a point where he needs where they need to pull the trigger and have him turn face, or maybe Dom should spend some time in AAA right now?
I mean, I don't. I kind of if those quotes were to him and not generated by some computer system,
Hmm.
um, I mean, I kind of agree with him, but I also say just to put the thought out there or the topic out there, tell me what Dominic Mysterio's character is, other than Eddie Guerrero 2.0.
Right.
Like, tell me what depth do they have to work with something or give him more? Tell me what he has done. Otherwise, just I'm talking about character wise, other than lie, cheat, and steal to win, which is fine, whatever. That for what he where he is right now, that's fine. And then hide behind women. Like he doesn't do anything.
Right.
So what is he? He clearly doesn't have a vision for himself because if he had a vision for himself, they would probably pitch him because he is still one of the most over heels in the company. So
Hmm.
he like maybe and I say this I haven't wrestled. I don't know the business. I don't know how easy it is to talk to these creative types when they run your company or whatever, but dog, it don't seem like y'all fighting for nothing, and that's probably the problem with this generation is that they just too laid back, nonchalant. Like you're the creative team, you're supposed to have something for me. No, dog, best characters in wrestling didn't wait for Vince to go tell them what to do. They went to go tell Vince what they want to do. So if you don't like what they're doing, then go speak to somebody. Change up. Do show something different on TV. You don't have to go through creative to show something different. And you still just hiding behind women and fucking lying, cheating, stealing, bro. That's okay. That's mid card shit. You're in the mid card. Bye.
Yeah. You know what? I thought I agree with you. Um, he's almost being regulated to just being Liv Morgan's boyfriend. And what I
Yep.
mean by that is he's just, Liv Morgan's she's doing her promos or her matches, and he's just there as the supportive boyfriend. Almost like the
Mm,
stay-at-home boyfriend. He's just there.
right.
Um, after the Finn Balor feud, they haven't given him anything. And maybe him going over to AAA for a little while, maybe that'll get him going again. And also too to help bring some more eyeballs to AAA. And you know what? I miss AAA's thing, their PLE Saturday too, because I end up going to
I think
bed.
this the big one is this Saturday, the one they're really promoting. They've been promoting so
Okay,
with El Grande
yeah, I'm gonna
with the
watch it.
Mavs versus Mavs shit. So I'll
Yeah,
probably I'll
yeah.
probably try to watch it. Too.
Yeah, I'll try to watch it too. But no, I think they need to do something with him. I don't know I don't know if we're gonna get maybe to end maybe to end Rey Mysterio's career, because it's coming to an end soon. We'll get Dom versus Ray for retire if you lose type match or whatever.
I think that
Maybe
match should happen in AAA. I don't think that match his last match should be in AAA. My opinion.
okay,
It's my
okay.
opinion. You know what I'm saying? Maybe have a
No.
US and then a Mexico because I think it'll be if you like say if his last match was at Triple Mania this year,
Hmm.
that'll help sell out your fucking your I think your US show anyway. So they're doing a US show and they're doing a one in Arena Mexico.
Hmm.
So yeah, like if that's coming, and if it was supposed to be Gunther that retires him, I would put him and Gunther on that show. Why not? You know what I'm saying? That'll be fire. But yeah, he might be calling it. I mean, he's the general manager for AAA now. Like you starting to see that he is gradually making his way towards the backstage role, being that type of dude in the company. But now since they have his I don't know if he originated there, but I know he wrestled there. But since they have his kind of hometown promotion, go over there and help it. You
Right,
know,
and because because Taker's booking it, right? Taker's booking it.
Taker's booking it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, hey, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you check out AAA's big pay per view or PLE this coming up Saturday. I think it's going to be on WWE's YouTube channel, if I'm
Yeah, it's
not
always on the
mistaken.
YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
SmackDown, nothing really happened. Nothing major
Hey
to talk
man,
about.
you know that boy, that champion over there, man. What you mean?
uh,
Greatest.
hey, I will say this. I will say this, and I agree with you on this, fair. Danhausen, hey, that dude should stay
Funniest
on
nigga.
SmackDown.
Funniest
Hey,
dude.
hey, I
Funniest dude.
was totally wrong. I apologize. I was totally wrong about Danhausen's character and how it was going to be portrayed on ESPN. Hey, Danhausen, if you're listening to this, please curse the Knicks for the NBA Finals. I do not want the Knicks to win. Please curse them.
Nah.
Hey,
Leave Knicks alone, bro.
no, no,
Knicks.
no,
The
no,
Knicks is
no, no,
my
no,
secondary team.
no,
It's
no,
my secondary
no,
team.
no. I don't want to hear it.
I
No,
grew up. I
curse
grew
the
up.
Knicks.
I love the Knicks. Love the
Curse the
Knicks.
Knicks. Hey,
The
he
Knicks,
cursed.
first of all, have the most fire jerseys. That blue and orange, that home blue and orange, fire. The white one, the white blue and orange, fire. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. First of all, how you hating on? So you like the Yankees and don't like the Knicks? You fucking two teamer. Get out of here. Get out of here.
I can't stand. Hey, you can thank John Starks for that. All right, you can thank John Starks for that.
Love John Starks.
I couldn't
John Starks is a
stand John
legend.
Starks. I couldn't
John
stand
Starks is a
Starks.
legend.
Danhausen, if you're listening, curse the Knicks. Curse them
I don't
again.
think he's doing that because they're I think he's kind of getting some monies from that gimmick right now.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Like, dude, he's been on. How many times?
My man been in front row. He been in
Hey,
front row of Nick games.
hey, Will, how many times has this man been on ESPN? And I know ESPN has the rights
A
for
lot.
all the PLEs for WWE, but how
A
many?
lot.
That dude is like front and center on
A
First Take.
lot. First take, he was on the NBA countdown show. I will bet money that he's on that inside. I will bet any amount of money during the finals,
Yep,
he is
I
on
agree.
inside.
I
He
agree.
is going to be on inside, bro.
I
And it's
agree.
gonna be the funniest shit ever, him and Shaq, whatever
Oh
happens.
yeah. Oh hell, him and
Whatever
Barkley.
happens.
Him and Barkley.
Him and Barkley, Kenny's just gonna look at that shit like, yo, bro, what the fuck? And but this, yeah, I will bet money he'll be on there. He's definitely making a couple of appearances. I hope he getting paid for it too, bro. Like, cause he caught like to catch fire just on You Are Cursed, and then he gets involved with a sport, and then you're signed to the sports leader for your PLEs and your pay per views, however you want to call it, bro. That's fire. That's
Yeah.
what you want.
Yeah. No, I
He's a
agree.
household name forever now. If he doesn't work out in WWE, like this is the top and they let him go, he's set for his name is set for life. He was on ESPN uncursed, and imagine if the Knicks win the championship. Oh my, he's at the parade. He's at the
Yeah.
parade, dog.
Well, there are certain people who shall remain nameless. Who I don't want them to celebrate. I don't want them to celebrate.
Oh, I don't know
Yeah,
who it is.
we'll talk on the
Mm,
back channel. We'll talk on
yeah,
the back
okay.
channel.
Well,
All right,
all
but pretty much that was the highlight of SmackDown. Danhausen.
right.
Hey, let's go
Listen,
ahead.
bro.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, we're not letting. No, not letting them off. What's up with the champion over there? Why? What are we doing?
Well, I was going to bring up the champion from SmackDown because he's going to be on the PLE of Clash in Italy this Sunday. Which
Yeah, what are we
man,
doing? That's
I'm
what
a,
I'm talking about. What are we doing? We're
yeah.
not gonna talk about this. Wait. That's what you wanted to
Go
get.
ahead.
That's
Go
what
ahead.
you wanted to get to next. No. Let's go. Let's go ahead. Clash of Champions. Go to picks. Tell me what the first match is. What's the first match? Tell me what the
Wow.
Tell me what the first match is. That's just
The
gonna be a
first
bang, probably. Let's split it.
the first match because ESPN will show the first hour of all their. I'm guessing going forward, they're showing the first hour of all their PLEs for free
Mhm.
on ESPN or ESPN two.
There's a
Uh,
it's a pre-card. To me, this my bad, but You remember how it used to be pre-show and then
Oh,
show,
yep,
or
yep,
with the UFC, the prelims and then the paid show?
yep,
That's what this is. It's
yep.
prelims and then the paid show. You tell me
Yeah.
what the first match in the prelims are.
Cody Rhodes against Gunther for the for the undisputed WWE Championship match. Um,
The WWE champion on free
yeah,
TV?
yeah, that's not a good look. But you know what though?
Do I have to say anything else? The WWE, they would never, they would never do that to Roman. Go ahead. Go to Cody. Go ahead,
Um,
bro. First
you
match
know
you
what?
said on
Yeah,
free. Okay.
first match. You know
Is it
what?
even on ESPN? Is it on ESPN two? If it's on ESPN two, it's worse. I'm just gonna.
I'm seeing ESPN. I think it's ESPN because I don't think ESPN
Okay.
has anything major this weekend coming up.
Okay.
I'm going to go with.
Fuck you.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Gunther. I think Gunther gets the belt. Switch it up a little bit. Have some surprise.
I don't know if that's a surprise because I think everybody is looking for the same thing. I've
Yeah,
seen so many people talk about it, so many people tweet on this thing right here. Um, I'm gonna go Cody by DQ. Sammy gets involved or somebody else gets involved. I'm gonna go Cody by DQ.
totally by DQ. Okay. All right.
If they make him lose the title, oh, he's easy on the national tour.
Hey, hey, hey. That'll shake up that European tour because Clash of Italy.
Oh
That's going to
man.
kick off that. That's kicking off that European tour.
Well, no,
So
they already started actually. Yeah,
where?
they somewhere, France or something like that.
Okay. All right. I should
Yeah,
say it kicks it off televised. Televised. I'll
yeah.
say
The
that.
show, the first, or where's SmackDown this week? I don't even know where SmackDown is this week.
I
Is
don't
it New
really know
York?
it either.
Hold on. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
All right.
You
Uh,
got Gunther winning straight up, no
I,
shenanigans.
you know what? I
Nothing
think
like
Sammy gets involved, but somehow Gunther takes advantage of it. So
that. Okay.
I'll go Gunther. Uh, we have Rhea Ripley against Jade Cargill. Rhea wins.
I'm I'm going J by DQ.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm gonna go J by DQ or J by interference, obvious interference to the fan base, and then subsequently to the general manager that will set up another match. But if you do a DQ, I feel like you can put Jade to the background. You can let maybe Rhea go to Charlotte, have that rematch, and then
But yeah,
insert Jade
yeah,
again,
because
and then get to SummerSlam.
they've been teasing that. They've been teasing that. Like during this tag team up. They've been teasing
Mm-hmm.
Rhea against Charlotte. So yeah, I agree with you on that.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
I think you get Rhea Charlotte at Saudi, and then you get a triple threat at SummerSlam. So I'm gonna go Jay by DQ because of Charlotte, and then remember that I'm going to book further down. But yeah, I think it's Jay by shenanigan, however that is. That's the
All right.
card, ladies and gentlemen,
That is
right
the
there.
card right there. Five matches for Clash in Italy, which starts at 2 Eastern, 1 Central, and I think that is 11 Pacific. Uh, all right, let's go. Was the Oba Brock match going to be on ESPN2 or no?
No, the
Okay.
next match after that is
Or was
I
it
think
so?
it was Jade Rhea actually. I think it's Gunther Cody and then Jade Rhea.
Oh, okay. All right.
Or
All right.
it might be So Becky. I'll try to get it in a second, but
Okay.
go ahead.
Um, well, let's go to that one. Soul and Becky. I know you have mentioned about them possibly giving the belt to Soul. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna go with Becky on this one. I'm gonna go with Becky. on Becky retaining. Yeah, I think Becky she retains the belt.
I'm gonna go Saul. Um, just because I feel like they're trying to book uh the the upset type of like of the year type of situation. If you get what I'm saying, like it's oh my,
Mm.
like out of nowhere, Saul wins and she has a reign, because she
Hey,
beat a great wrestler or
hey,
whatever.
hey,
In
fair,
my
hey,
opinion,
fair,
I really
hey,
I
fair.
my bad, go ahead, okay.
Slide over to your right, the other right. There you go. All right. So everybody can see you.
All right, well, Smitty can just take the picture down though. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, I think I think they're trying to like the book the shop of the world type of situation. I'm gonna go with Saul.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Uh, let's go to
I
Brock
had
and
him.
Oba.
See what you did. Yeah,
Brock and Oba Femi. I'm gonna go with Brock Lesnar on this one. You don't
yeah,
bring Brock Lesnar back unless you are setting it up for where he's going to win. You bring him back, you have him dominate Oba, and then you stretch it out throughout the summer, set it up for SummerSlam, where where there'll probably be the co-main event for night two of SummerSlam in Minneapolis. So I'm gonna
yep.
go with Brock Lesnar.
I'm gonna be real with you. That's if they do that match, that's not that's not cool. That's a main event for night one, bro.
Okay,
There's
okay,
no other there's no other impactful, meaningful match if it's the build is done correctly. Like Oba obviously has to he's gonna I feel like like he has to lose to get to Minneapolis. I mean, let's keep it real. We all know this is trying to get to a third match to Minneapolis for Brock to retire. Let's not all be stupid. He's going to win. Okay. I don't think he makes somebody use two matches in a row and then talking about fight me a third time. What why? That don't even make sense.
right.
So I feel like you since it's one thing we didn't talk about coming out of Raw that they did confirm the King of the Ring now. So King of the Ring is happening. It will be in Saudi. So I feel like you have Oba lose, then Oba go maybe all the way, maybe go to the finals, and then Brock costs him the match. And then whoever's the winner from that aftermath is getting a shot at Roman. You feel what I'm
Okay.
saying? So I think that's how you go. My opinion, I think I feel that's Braun Breaker, but I'm not gonna nail that down right now. But yeah, like that feels like the booking to me. It feels like Oba loses, then Oba gets back on track by running through the King of the Ring, and then he loses in the final because Brock says, "I'm not through with you yet." We get to SummerSlam. That's kind of how I feel like it's gonna go. But yeah, long story short, Brock wins.
Yeah, I think we agree on that. I think James, and I'll say James's pick later because he said his pick. Matter of fact, we'll have Smitty give his picks too in a minute if he's there. Roman versus Jacob. I have Jacob winning by DQ or counter or something like that. I
There's no
Oh, that's right.
disqualifications.
That's right. It's right. You're
There's
right.
no count. It's a pinfall or submission.
Roman. Never mind.
It's
Roman.
not even a. It's not hard.
Yeah,
that
Roman.
that
Never
I
mind.
like I
Never
said,
mind.
you're not. He's not losing. I don't give a fuck where they are. He's not losing the title on a small pay per view. Clash
No,
as a C-level pay per view, bro. In my opinion,
unless
that
unless he
no
hold on, unless he gets seriously hurt and he's
right.
like, I can't fucking do it. Nah, have him pin me and I get the
And
hell
then,
out
in
of
my
there.
opinion, even if they do that, they still have him go over and then relinquish the title on Raw, and then fucking and put the title up for the King of the Ring. Like he's not taking a L.
Nah, he's not.
Period.
No,
Especially in his match.
he's
He's taken no. Well, was it? It was Bloodline Rules. It wasn't Tribal Combat. No, so he has not lost. There's only been two. He has not lost to Tribal Combat because you can't because his title of Tribal Chief would be taken away. So I mean, that's his whole not his whole fucking character, but that's his basis of his character is to be a Tribal Chief. So
right. Real quick, I want to give James's picks. Becky, Roman, Brock, Rhea, and Gunther. That's who he has winning for the match of 5 matches at Clash. Smitty, are you there, brother? He is there. And
There you go.
Yes, sir.
Smitty,
What up, though?
what up, man?
Yes,
What's
sir.
going on? What are your picks for Clash of Italy? What are your picks for Clash of Italy?
Let me see this. I agree with the Brock Lesnar.
hmm
Um, I would like to see Jade Cargill get a win. I'm not sure she
Okay.
will though.
Okay.
Um, is that Cody versus Gunther?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I'm taking Cody. I don't like Gunther that much. I'm sorry. Oh, I
Okay.
apologize.
All right. All right. All right. Somebody
Roman
stand up
versus
for the. Somebody stand up for
Roman.
Cody.
Yeah, Roman versus Jacob. That's an interesting matchup, man. Because I think it could go either way, but I do believe Roman is gonna pull out as the champion. I just don't know how or why Jacob would get the win. I mean, I can see where they want to take the storyline, but I
Mm.
think you drag it out a little bit more with him trying to get revenge over him getting a win.
Okay.
Uh,
So the storyline is if he loses his match, he and Smitty, you kind of jump back into wrestling during this time, but I don't know if you watched the pandemic version of the Bloodline. Um, he when Jay lost the I don't want to say the original tribal comebacks. I don't know if it was linked like that, but when Jay lost to Roman when he first started the character, the rule was you had to acknowledge him and serve him. That's what Jacob is going to have to do. And the wording that Jacob gave at the end of his promo just kind of gave the fucking shit away. He was just like, bro, it don't, so win lose is not a lose for me. Is I'm still got a job, whatever. Why did you say that, brother? Like so you just resolute, whatever. I know I'm here. I'm just going to go out there and just do what I do. Like I didn't like the verbiage of the promos. Kind of, you could have gave more. I'm trying to work with Jacob. I know he's kind of not on that level of these kind of promos, so I'm trying to work with it. But that was a bad promo. But no, I think definitely the story after that will be for Jacob that he is going to be under the learning tree,
he
so to
could
speak,
be the
with Roman.
spiteful follower too. I mean, that's what I thought they were kind of going to read it
Exactly,
into. If he loses,
exactly.
he's the spiteful follower. He's doing all this type of like vindictive stuff where he's not helping Roman, where he's not jumping into the fights,
Hmm.
doing little stuff just to, spike that rivalry inside of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that spiteful or a Trojan horse, so to speak. That type of he that's the insert I think for this version of the bloodline. That's the difference. Instead of having the Sammy that's so happy go lucky, you gonna have the crazy guy that likes to choke people for no reason. But
hmm
nah, yeah,
And what's
for
the what's
sure.
the last matchup, Chris?
Becky versus Sol Ruka.
I actually want to see Sol Ruka win.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like they do the shock of the year and shit. Like just that'll give a jolt. Like I said, I think what is it last week? I think they're trying to get Becky back
Yeah.
into the main event
Yeah.
picture.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think giving her this match and then the match again at Saudi to end that feud, like this is there'll be 3 matches, so for that. Like give them that and then put Becky back on the fucking WWE the world heavyweight title, whatever you want to call it. Her and Liv need to go at it. And by the way, why are we not talking about Liv not defending her title like that when we were bitching and moaning about Jay?
Hold on. Who?
Liv hasn't defended her title since she won it at Mania.
No,
Why
she
why we
sure
haven't
hasn't. Yeah,
why we ain't
that's
bitch
true.
about it yet?
No,
Why we ain't bitching about it?
that's a good point. That's a good point because she hasn't. She and it makes you wonder if they don't have nothing, if they don't have anything for her.
Nah, well,
That's
Stephanie got hurt. Stephanie got hurt, and she has a
yeah.
personal thing. I think she just went over with one of her, like a crazy boyfriend or something like that. So yeah, I understand it. I'm not, I'm trolling, but I don't see no, post on that app, crying about, oh, Jade's not a good champion. She hasn't defended her title in X amount of days. Why Liv ain't do that? Why leave that
hmm
Liv? I don't know. Wonder why.
That's a good question.
I wonder why. Yeah.
But Smitty, thank you so much for your picks, man. We greatly appreciate it. That is going to
Hey
conclude
Smitty,
tonight's.
hold on. Hey
Oh,
Smitty,
go ahead.
if you was, if you were a promoter, right, and you got two title belts, would you put one of your main title belts that had a dude that held it for 1,300 days on a fucking free part of your fucking PLE? Would you do that? Do you think that's good for business?
No, it's definitely not good for business.
Okay, just want to ask somebody else. Go ahead, Chris. End the show. End the show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes tonight's show. Thank you so much for tuning
Motherfucker
in. Make sure
fighting
you
on the
follow
first
us.
hour on the prelims. I'm sorry, I keep. Go ahead.
Follow us at WWTV 2024, whatever platform, X, Twitter, whatever the hell you call it.
Best number two ever.
Hit that like, subscribe button
Brad
on our
Johnson ass
YouTube channel.
motherfucker. That's
Oh
what the hell
man,
he
that's
is.
nasty. That's nasty as hell. For
Fuck out
Fair
of here.
Smitty, I'm Chris. Shout out to James. We'll see y'all next time. Hey, Smitty, hit the music. We out. Holla. Yo, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to the 12th episode. I remember this time. The 12th episode of Wrestling with the Bros.
Acknowledge us.